So here's some announcements. I got a really troubling Instagram message from someone that was like basically saying he wanted to take the law into his own hands. And I said, dude, do not do that. Okay? Do not do that, all right? You're just going to make everybody look bad, okay? Um, don't do it. Like, do something positive, okay? Professionals are on the case. All right, it's gonna be fine. We're just in the disclosure to the public, and getting people up to speed on reality because we've had a media that's lied to us our whole lives. So don't don't take the law into your own hands. Okay, do not do it. All right. Um, Don't, because you know what? And they might even hire someone to be a fake truth person and go kill a celebrity. All right, it's that serious. These people are desperate. They are going to pull out all kinds of tricks out of the bag. Um, so don't fall into the trap. All right, it really pisses me off. It pisses me off. Another thing is like they're trying to tear me down. I knew it was going to happen. But listen, this is not about me. This is not about me, okay? This is about a message. This is about a message. Or am I really a patriot? You know what? Yes, I am. I'm putting my life at risk. I've gotten death threats. I've gotten just slammed in the media. I haven't asked for money. What am I getting out of this? All right? What am I getting? Um, I'm not. Like, this is because I believe in something so much that I'm willing to just throw my body on the line for it, okay? Um, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I knew that the mainstream media was going to attack me. I knew it. But the truthers, the people who are supposedly about getting the truth out, uh, they've been even more vicious than I have. I'm not feeding the trolls. I'm just addressing them because it's it's uh, it's it's sick to me. Because like, look, again, this is about a message. Ignore the figurehead. Ignore me. Just listen to the words and do they ring true, okay? Because this is not about Isaac and whatever. This is about a person sharing his story and dropping some truth on people. So, if people are attacking me, like, I think they're suspect. Granted, uh, a lot of people have reason to believe on the like truther media that there are infiltrators because there are infiltrators, all right? And I get some of the paranoia, but when I have just everybody running at me with ridiculous smear stuff, like, think for 1 minute. Think, okay? Just think. Use your brain and think. Why are they attacking me? They're attacking me because I came out strong uh, against the pedophiles, powerful pedophiles who A, are liars, B, do really bad things, okay? I'm being accused of a million things, all right? How would I be destroying the truth movement? What's the argument for that? There's really not an argument. Like, I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it to like for self-aggrandizement. I'm not in it like I don't know. I feel like real people can see my intentions. And another thing, someone mentioned ego. Like, look, I don't have an ego about this. And a lot of people that have like come out, a lot of truth, uh, they're making this into an ego thing about them, and I don't get it. I mean, some of them are probably paid to spread disinformation, but listen to my message. Listen to my message. Listen to my message. Ah, I am love and light. I try. That's what I try to. That's what I try every day. That's where I want to be. And I falter. I get mad. Like last night, I got frustrated just because, you know, uh, it can get frustrating, as I'm sure you can imagine. Um, you know, but again, this is not about me, okay? It's not about me. Um, it's not about me. But that being said, all of this negative attention is counterproductive to them because it's just bringing more attention to our message. Our message. A lot of you are really great. A lot of you are just amazing, and I'm so grateful and thankful. And I think maybe yesterday was the first day I didn't cry about like how beautiful everything is. Although I don't know, I've been doing it so much that I'm losing track. Um, hey, you know what? It's time for a hug. Let's get in here. We just breathe it in. If you ever find yourself stressed out, just connect to your breath. Breathe in and breathe out slowly. You know? One of these days, I actually do really good guided meditations. Maybe we'll do that someday. But yes, breath. Master your breath, and you will, wow, you will feel amazing things. Meditate. Yeah, meditation is great. Meditate, focus your awareness. Yoga is also great. Yoga is great. Okay, let's talk about being proactive. These bullies in the media have been bullying America and gaslighting America for the last, well, I don't even know how long, but you you can really see when they ramped up after Trump won the election. But you know what? I think it's time for the pushback. All right. So I want you to hit up. I want you to hit up these fake, corrupted Hollywood people on their Twitters, and just start calling it out, saying, "Why do you protect pedophiles?" Because that is the root of all of this stuff. They're scared. You know, they probably can't get their supplies like they used to. They're like having withdrawals from their evil deeds. Call them out. Call them out. Let's just get to the root of the problem and call them out. And I know a lot of I've known a lot of these Hollywood feminists, okay? And they're such phonies. By the way, a lot of them are on heavy drug prescriptions. They're, not they're not of right mind. And, they talk a big game about protecting women and like, oh, we do it for women. But where are they when children are involved? Crickets. There's just crickets. They don't bring it up. They don't address it. And this is the root of it. Because look what they're doing to me. They're attacking me. They're like discrediting me. They're making up fake stories about me. They don't want to address the root cause, and that's why I'm here. Let's get to the root cause. Oh, by the way, people said my art looks Navajo. When I first started making, I'm so influenced by my home in Albuquerque, and I'm so influenced by native motifs. I have a very very strong affinity to native culture. So yeah, that's why you see what you see. Um, what are other things we can do? Hmm. I There's a lot of people that have reached out and they want to donate their time. They want to donate maybe like some resources. Print shops have called up. They're like, "What can we do?" I'm trying to consolidate everyone so we can just get because everyone like in like a little group for like ideas and brainstorming. I don't know the best platform to do that yet. I don't. I've been reaching out to like for ideas on that. So if you have an idea on that on collaboration, am I a Freemason? No, I'm not. And actually, I was asked to join the Freemasons when I lived in Albuquerque years ago. And I went to a meeting and like looked around. I was like, "This is so lame," and I want nothing to do with it. Let's talk about DMs and stuff. Um, guys, I have just been on the grind with the DMs. I've been trying to, people that reach out. I've been trying to, dialogue with people because I think that's important. But we are hitting a point where I cannot physically keep up with it, which is good news because it means this is really spreading. But also, I want people to know that like if I don't get to your message, like it's not personal, okay? I just I can't keep up. Are you Mo Salah? No, but Mo Salah is amazing, and I love him as a footballer. Um, a Discord server? Okay. I will look into that. Can someone just give me the rundown on Discord? Because there's so many tech options, and I don't I don't know about all of them, obviously. Um, so if someone could like give me a rundown, what I want is for like people to be able, for you guys to be able to organize amongst yourselves, and also like spread ideas with yourselves. Because like, look, this isn't about me. It was never about me. This is about uh, this is about you guys, and uh, this is about banding together for a common enemy. And I'm talking about white people. I'm talking about black people. I'm talking about Asians. I'm talking about gays. I'm talking about straights. I'm talking about people all over the world. Um, if there's one thing we can agree on, it's that violent pedophiles should have no place, A, dictating policy, B, bullying us and gaslighting us into their stupid attacks. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, like this is the root of it. These motherfuckers, sorry, uh, they suck, and they've been in power a long time. They have a lot of money. They have a lot of resources, but you know what? They can't fight. They cannot fight and win against a populace who believes, okay, who believes and like to the core of their being, like I do, and like so many else of you do, and have reached out to me. They can't fight that, and that's why, like Vietnam, for instance, that's why America couldn't win in Vietnam because those people were fighting for their country. All right, they were fighting for their country. Um, do I have any other announcements? I think I've touched upon pretty much everything I wanted to touch upon. Um, what else can we do, guys? This is the thing. Um, I'm trying to brainstorm of a way we can just come together and do this collaboratively. I live in LA. Yeah, QAnon fans think I'm a gatekeeper. What purpose would it serve to just start outing a bunch of Hollywood pedophiles if I was a gatekeeper? Uh, so it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Where can we gather? Good question. I mean, well, let's see. This is the main place we gather because we're worldwide right now. Um, Testimonials on Monday. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Uh, Survivor stories. I want people that have been victims of child sexual abuse, and especially child sexual abuse by cults, to. I want these videos, guys. I want them. A lot of people are hitting me up and letting me know that they're making videos, which is great. I want to flood the internet, and you know what? We're already getting preempted. We're already getting preempted, like they're trying to jump in front of survivor stories. Um, so that's good because they're paying attention to us. So if you have those stories, if you are unfortunately a survivor of this crap, make the video and um, I want you to be brave. If you cry, that's great. If uh, just let it all out, okay? Let it all out. By the way, Q is most definitely not fake. And I will say that with 100,000% certainty. Anyone telling you that Q is fake is either misinformed or they are a shill. Q is most definitely real. All right? I will say that beyond a shadow of a doubt. Q is most definitely real. And by the way, uh, you know, mm, yeah, Q is real. Okay? Q is a psyop. It is a psyop that is educating people. It's educating people because we have been lied to our whole lives. But Q is real. And I say that with 100,000% certainty. All right? You know what? Why am I so certain? Uh, I am certain. Cicada is not BS. Cicada are great guys. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah, let's talk about QAnon and the proof being in the pudding. QAnon called out the Saudi purge before it happened. QAnon called out the North Korea deal before it happened. QAnon has dropped loads of very well sourced data and connections, okay? Um, QAnon, the proof is in the pudding with QAnon. Like at this point, like I said, if someone doubts the existence of QAnon, they are either a shill, uh, a gatekeeper, or they're just uninformed. Yeah, bad month for Pope. Guys, there's so much evidence that Q is real, and it should also be telling that no one in the mainstream media, no one, has even asked the president about Q. Not one question. This is another announcement, and this is very important. This is to media figures and journalists out there. Look, the public will remember what you did. They will remember when you stand, and time is running out for you to make things right. Um, there's a lot of people that aren't necessarily, in on the manipulation and conspiracy, but they're getting the money, they're towing the party line, okay? Like, They're working to propagate the dying evil system. So, you know what? You better come clean, or else, you might be the victim. You might be like the victim of a RICO suit. You might be caught up in that. Even if you thought you were doing something good, like, you know what? Like, there's a lot of evidence out there. You need to expand your mind. You need to think that maybe you were wrong, and you need to come clean. All right? Because look, I'm not having that shit, and I don't think you are either. Egos, yes. Guys, egos, get over your ego. Get over yourself. Get over like trying to elevate yourself. I had someone on Instagram be like, "Hey, promote my page." I'm like, "For what?" Like, I'm sorry, I didn't there was a question, but I missed it. What a lonely place in Hollywood. You know what? I think that I probably have a lot of silent support here, but for some reason, people here are just afraid to. They're afraid to step up. They are afraid to step up. Ego equals pride. Yes, guys, don't be prideful. Don't be like. Look, we all make mistakes. We all get fooled. People ask me questions I don't know about. Like, I tell them I don't know. Like, I'm just get over yourselves. Get over yourselves. Any celebs contacting me? No, not really. No. Am I afraid to travel? No. Clinton and Spielberg. Yeah, two peas in a pod right there. By the way, Hillary Clinton fucking sucks. And I will go on record 1,000 times saying that. I'm sorry if you got fooled by her. A lot of people got fooled. I got fooled many times. I got fooled by Obama. But I knew about Hillary. I've been paying attention to stuff for a long time. She's an evil, evil woman. And anyone that defends her is either very misinformed or trying to deceive you. It is funny what she's doing with Spielberg. And you know what? All the masks are coming off right now. Steven Spielberg is a pedophile. I know I have said that, but I'm going to say it again. Yeah. Steven Spielberg is a manipulative person as well. He manipulates people into thinking a certain way. He uses Holocaust propaganda to manipulate Jewish people to thinking they're victims. He uses Holocaust propaganda to try to make Jews a protected class. And by the way, like we've already discussed this. I'm gonna say it again. Not all Jews are bad people. There are a lot of great Jews. Okay, but the bad ones, I know what they're all about, and they know what I'm all about, which is great. I was not fooled by Bush, but a lot of people were. Okay, look, we've had a political system in this country for as long as I've been alive, up until very recently, where the left wing and the right wing were part of the same bird. Okay, they were, in public they were like, making like pro wrestling, like, oh, we're like so angry, but then like behind closed doors they're like laughing it up and doing real bad stuff. Aaron Russo, yes. Oh, that is, yes. What is that documentary? Freedom to Fascism? Can someone share that link? That is a brilliant documentary. Brilliant. It's from like, I think 2006. Watch it. Watch it. Bill Clinton. I mean, I was like so young that. Yeah, guys, look. All right? We all get fooled. We all get lied to. Some people are really good liars. I have been fooled greatly, and I am the first to admit it. Okay? Um, but it's fine. It doesn't mean that we're stupid because we got lied to. It means that we got lied to. And, some liars are really good at lying, okay? They're really good at lying. It's all in the eyes. Yes, you know what? It is all in the eyes. And thank you for reminding me about that. Pay attention to people's body language. You know what? Like, don't necessarily listen to people's words, but pay attention to their body language. That's why I could say something like, "You're such a jerk." You know what I mean? And you're like, "Oh, okay." Like, he's like, or if I'm like, "Shut up, dickhead." Right? And you're like, "Isaac's joking." Okay? But if I say, "I'm your friend." Right? Do you see the difference in that? Like, the body language. The body language, the eyes, they tell so much. The eyes tell so much. And I made this suggestion before, but I want to make it again. Like, this is something really interesting that I just kind of stumbled upon years ago. Do this with someone that's close to you. Just like sit across from each other and just stare into each other's eyes for as long as you possibly can. I'm talking like at least 10 minutes long. And just start to see what happens. You will see things. It's amazing. You smile with your eyes and not your mouth. That's right. Eye gazing does rock. It's awesome. Hey. Oh, Child Protective Services. Yes, Child Protective Services sucks. I'm having people reach out with some horror stories about them. I think that they will be dealt with soon. Guys, there's like 40,000 sealed indictments just waiting to rock and roll once people, can come together and like realize what the heck is going on. So, you guys are on the vanguard of getting the general public aware of what's going on. Music, bands, yeah, a lot. Music, a lot. When do you think they will unseal? Well, they've already started unsealing. Nexium. Nexium. Oh, by the way, if you have people that are on the fence about all this stuff, show them the Nexium case. That's NXIVM. All right? Show them the Nexium stuff, and you can't deny it. The media is not going to show stuff. And people are so brainwashed by the media. Like, my roommate is in New York, and he's like, "So what's going on with the cops and the Paris?" I'm like, "Bro, dude, how many times do I have to say it? Stop being manipulated by liars. Stop. Just stop." Like, but it's just, you know what? People have this bias that they just don't want to get rid of. But you just need to stop, okay? These people are fucking liars. They're scared of the truth. They are scared of the truth. Thank you. I am pretty articulate. Martial law, I don't know. Maybe in like select places, because there's a lot of monsters. There's a lot of monsters out there in select places, like L.A., New York, and D.C. There's a lot of monsters. Get a new roommate. No, he's a sweet guy. He's a sweet guy. He's just he's like a lot of Americans that don't uh, ask the right questions and haven't hasn't clicked in their mind. I love you too. I love all of you. By the way, when all this nonsense is over, I'm gonna give you a really good present. Yeah, don't look. It's so like, don't blame people. Don't blame people for not getting it. All right, it's not their fault. We've just been inundated in a disgusting system. It's not their fault. Like, don't hold a grudge against them. Don't get mad at them. Like, it's just be patient and kind and loving, and let them know. Born into a world of lies. Yeah, The Matrix was a documentary. That's a documentary. Memphis never stopped means that the trafficking never stopped. The Memphis hustle. I'm going to take a few more questions and I'm going to go. I'm going to try to do some interviews. Some people have been reaching out. Yesterday was a cluster cuss and just dealing with a bunch of nonsense. Q has not been debunked, all right? Jeez Louise. Q is real. It's real as my hair is beautiful. The Hampstead case. Yeah, I have heard of that. I have heard of Hampstead. And it's, wow. Oh, shocking. Yeah, you know what? You have been called crazy. I've been called crazy. Because that's what they do. That's what they're doing to me right now. They're saying, whatever, I'm a crazy person. It doesn't mean anything. They don't ever address the facts. They just attack the messenger. It's called gaslighting, folks. It's emotional abuse, and it's the number one tool of sociopaths. Fuck them. I'll take a few more questions, and then I'm going to go. By the way, guys, the DMs, thank you so much for the support, but like I said, I cannot keep up. I can't keep up on it. So don't get sad or mad. Don't get, it's not personal, all right? It's not personal. I want you to organize with each other. Organize with each other. McMartin School, yes, look that up. Look it up. This is the greatest time to be alive. This is amazing. This is amazing. Ashton. Oh, you know what? I've gotten some really interesting people sliding into my DMs with some intel. Very interesting stuff with Ashton and Seth. So I don't know how to contact people here. I don't either. I just do. This is just for me doing the videos. Meditate with positive intent. Great. Yep, love it. Dane hasn't called me. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Yeah, Ashton had by the way, Ashton's real tied in with John McCain. So looks pretty shady to me. Yeah, they are going to puke when they find out what they're supporting. And those people are going to be they're going to be the worst enemy to the people that they were supporting because they've been used, all right? They've been used. And this is another thing sociopaths do. They find naive people and they throw them into the mix to fight proxy wars for them. What happened to my phone? You know what? I've had so many tech issues. I've had so many tech issues all across the board. So, I don't know. So anyone attacking me, like, look, this is in closing. Anyone attacking me, this is not about me, all right? This is not about Isaac. It's not. This is about us. This is about a movement. This is about, expanding your thinking. This is about learning what's actually been going on. So, yeah. What else? Survivor stories. We're doing that. And keep staying strong. Julian Assange, hero, absolute hero. Let's get in for a hug, and then I'm gonna go because I gotta get on with my day. Come in here. Oh, guys, I'm so proud of us. Against great odds, we are making amazing progress together. I love you. I love your support. I love your passion. I love your truth. I love your love. And I'm so honored and privileged that we could be here together and sharing this, and it really means a lot to me. Oh man, I started tearing up again, so there goes my streak. I love you guys. Let's keep at it. Hit up those celebrities, man. Hit up the ones that are loud and like that are they're just compromised. Don't let them get away with their gaslighting bullshit. All right, take care, guys.